Hello and welcome. This video is all about my annual trip to the new River Gorge. On the way. Or about the second part of that trip.
Take 2.
The meat and potatoes, if you will. AKA, will Hayley send the proj or not? But before we get into that, let's catch up on what's happened so far. I go to the new every fall. Why? Because it's the best crag in the world, obviously.
I love the new.
And this season I had 3 specific objectives. By this point in time, I had managed to achieve 2 of them.
On my move.
But the biggest and by far the most audacious was still outstanding. To send Green Envy, a 12C that I worked on 2 years ago and had some serious unfinished business with.
That was so close.
But I don't only climb that route in this video. I also get on out of the bag a notorious 11D. Notorious in that it's not really 11D at all.
Oh dear. I'm very stuck.
A classic New River sandbag, as well as this super beautiful 12A called Chopping Block. For now though, I'm gonna drop you in at Green Envy. It's my 3rd session on the route this season, and I'm about to give my first red point go. Oh, and if you want to know more about how the other sessions went, check out my previous 2 videos on my New River Gorge trip. But you don't need to have watched them to enjoy this one. Okay, let's take it to the bridge. The crag. Let's take it to the crag.
It's not hot. Let's just put it that way. The falling leaves.
We hiked in, I warmed up, and immediately gave it a rip. This is Green Envy. And the intro climbing on it is super easy, like maybe 5'9" or 5'10". You basically climb up onto this ledge here where you get a really good stance to rest and prepare.
I'm sure okay, boys. Go on.
Then when you pull off the ledge, you immediately launch into the first crux of the route. There are 3, and this is like the middle one, in terms of difficulty, obviously. Even 2 years ago, I could do this crux pretty reliably, so it's just about using as little energy as possible to give myself a chance at the main crux. And if you couldn't tell from the wiping of the hands, it's pretty warm. But I got through it, and I felt surprisingly good. Like I had a real chance at doing this thing, so long as I could keep my shit together. This is a pretty good rest. You have jugs for hands and decent feet, and when you leave this rest, you go straight into the hardest crux.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up now and you can see what happened. Yeah, I stuck the crux from the ground for the first time, with no small amount of tryhard. This is an okay rest, but you're definitely tired.
Totally safe, yeah?
Yep.
And importantly, you have to get through this little run out section before you get to the next bolt. So I rested as long as I could stand it, i.e. as long as I was actually getting something back.
Hey, ready?
Yeah.
And I set off, determined to make this go count. And that hold is a blocked slot, so it's very easy to miss it.
I nearly missed the slot. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next rest.
Got it.
You get a rest at the stance where you clip that bolt from, and you get another rest after some mid 511 climbing before you get to the third and final crux, aka the red point crux, and the move that I fell on when I last tried to one-hang the route. So, very droppable. The chains are pretty close now, and the climbing after the red point crux is 510, so I was just really focusing on sticking that one move. I stuck the move, but it was absolutely limit, and I am still redlining, desperately trying to get something back.
Okay, I'm gonna rest. Whoa! I'm gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
Been redlining to the limit, Rhino.
I heard it. I heard it.
I looked at my watch after resting here for like a minute or so. 179.
You know how I said the climbing after the red point crux was 510 or so? I have never felt more likely to drop 510 moves than I did on this route. I tried so hard just to get to here, and I was very close to the limit of what I could possibly do. Hence, literally resting for 7 minutes at that rest.
Okay, I'm at the next rest. Oh, okay. That reverse got me back up to 171. Isn't that crazy?
Damn, homie.
Yeah.
But now, it was just a few moves separating me and the anchor.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that anchor?
I can take. Wow. That was really f***ing hard. Really f***ing limit. Oh my god.
The most satisfying send you've ever had?
It was really mentally hard. Probably the hardest ever. I had so much old information that I had to tell myself to discount. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm f***ing cleaning it and I f***ing did it. How sick is that?
I fucking did it. That's all I have to say right now. Kind of crazy. Can't believe it. Very happy. Now this is what you call a sandwich. Look at this thing. It's perfection.
Later that day.
So, the proj has been sent. Oh, and now we're gonna help set in our friend's ridiculously sick home gym. You'll see, it's kind of ridiculous how sick this thing is. Okay, check it out. We're going over there. It's a purpose-built structure.
Zap!
Say hello.
So you have it tilted a little?
No.
Just straight?
Yeah.
This is the owner of this fine structure.
Just to be clear, I set the time, so he's making it easier.
So it's making it easier.
Have you tried it yet? It's freaking hard.
Please, can
You want to see the move that he said
Sure.
for me? I'm not going to do the opening move, but don't like the opening roof.
Alright. Boom.
Oh, this looks cool.
Yeah!
That's the move that you didn't like?
How's the left? Too good?
Good bad,
It's
man.
bad? But I feel like you could do it.
Okay, so this is the entrance. And then got a TB1 and this absolutely ridiculously enormous wall. So if I head over to the TB1, campus board and a bunch of hangboards. It is insane. And then some weights, bench, rack. It's pretty sick. You make a man dinner. 1, 2, 3. And he takes a COVID test.
Gotta be safe.
Okay, so with all of my objectives accomplished, I had 3 climbing days left to just have a good time, which is pretty easy to do at the new. Ridiculous. This is Chopping Block, a 512A that is also A0, just for the start.
That went quite well.
Yeah.
In the summertime, the lake water is higher, starting at where that big jutting out corner is, and you can deep water solo the route.
Okay, I'm on.
Oh, okay.
But in the winter, when the water is low, well, this is how you get on. I thought it was pretty fun though. Batmaning up to the starting holds is something kinda different, and it didn't take away from the quality of the route for me. 4 stars. All the stars. It's pretty obvious why I think the new River Gorge is the best crag in the world.
Okay, I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Come on. I've got you. Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is what the rest of the route looks like. It's very pretty, but that's all I'm going to say about it for today because I come back to it 2 days later. So more very soon. Condies! The next and second to last day, it was raining, but there was a route that I wanted to try anyway. What do you think about the Condies?
I'm being held against my will. I
yeah?
want to go home. Now.
To Vegas?
To Sib and Cisna's house. I don't want to be. She's cool.
It's raining, it's misty, it's foggy. I'm trying to climb an insecure, sandbagged, slabby face climb. Yeah, it's gonna go really well. Let's just say that not everybody is as psyched as I am. I don't know, it's the second to last day, and there are rainy day options, so gotta use it. Gotta use it.
Yeah, I got you.
It's raining. It's not wet. It was way too wet, so we took a pit stop at a cafe in an attempt to wait it out. He's happier. You happier?
Yes, I am more damp than I want to be though.
Taking a little work break. Got iced tea. Hoping that the sun comes out and we can return to the crag. Take 2. The sun is out. The ground isn't soaking. We're gonna see about it. We got back to the crag with about 2.5 hours of daylight. That is not a lot, but luckily it was only me climbing that day, so I devised a plan. Step 1. Warm up by going up the route, skipping the hardest crux, but making sure to figure out the rest of it. Come down, rest, eat. Step 2. Get back on the route and figure out the main crux. Come down, rest, eat. Step 3. Fire the thing. And by fire the thing, I mean give literally one red point go, because that's all the daylight we had. Here's how that go went. And this is the crux, by the way. We're just looking at the good stuff.
Ah! Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm very stuck.
Got you. I got you.
Is there anything to my right foot?
Nope, nope.
Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear. That was absolutely heinous. Jesus Christ. Holy nuggets.
Somehow, by probably sheer force of will, I managed to not fall off the bottom and hardest crux. But there was another crux ahead of me yet.
Oh dear. I spent a lot of energy on that.
Fortunately for me though, there is a great rest between them. A ledge at which you can take off your shoes. My favourite thing.
I got my heart rate way down and I put my shoes on. And my heart rate went up again because I'm excited.
What's the new for you?
Yeah, this route is definitely a bit exciting, as is the new in general, but I freaking love that. Okay, here's the next crux. It's very, very insecure, if you can't tell from my body language, i.e. fun, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Woo! That was a close one.
Nice.
I lost the thumb.
Nice.
Once you get to this rest after the second crux, standing on this ledge here, you're pretty much home free. This section is still kinda hard, but it's more straightforward slab climbing, which is just my jam. So I just needed to keep it together and take it all the way to the chains.
Help! Yeah. Okay.
Good work.
Thanks. Made it count. The day was looking so worthless.
Another one bites the dust.
And another one falls, and another one falls. I can't believe I stuck that move at the bottom though. In a session.
Just wanted to explain for a second that the reason why I'm so excited is because I was definitely intimidated by this route's reputation. It's meant to be hard, and I wasn't so confident that I could do it in just a couple of hours with pretty bad conditions, which meant that when I did, I was very stoked.
There are so many murders happening in this.
Really?
Yeah. People are dead everywhere. These bros clumped to death.
Hey, chef.
I don't know. I just pulled it out of my box. They're chef peppers.
Peppers. Oh, Seb, are you allergic to the pants?
Put them away.
The peppers.
Can't eat them.
This is all underwater when the water's up. See, it goes all the way up to there. You can deep water solo, or when the water's down, rope climb. Okay, on the last day I came back to this climb, hoping for one final send. I went up at once to warm up, hanging the drawers and rehearsing the moves so I would hopefully get on and give it a red point go. Also, can we just appreciate how freaking amazing the rock at the new is? Like, look at this. and it's insanely bullet, like super high quality. Okay, I'll stop gushing now, and you can see what happens.
You don't see, like...
Oh,
Oh no!
no!
Oh no! What happened?
What
I
happened?
don't know what happened. I just kind of slid it off.
Was she in the crux or below the crux?
What?
Not yet. Yeah, do you want to come down and reset?
Yeah, I might go and just like,
Yeah.
see, give it the one thing.
Yeah.
Yep, I kinda just slipped off in a not hard section. My diagnosis of what happened here is I was just too content and stoked with the trip already, and I didn't focus or give this route the attention that it deserved.
Yeah. Wow.
Bullet?
Yeah.
Ah.
Of course, after not resting at all after falling, I pulled on and went to the top. I'm fairly confident I would have just sent the thing this go if I hadn't been such a dum-dum.
Okay, you can take. That was silly.
Yeah.
Lincoln. Come on.
Come on.
Ah!
Oh no!
I hit it for a second. My skin is just, I think, too
Yep,
worn.
go for it.
So I did leave this route unsent in the end. But hey, you can't send everything, am I right? That was a joke, just to be very clear.
The next day.
Are you coming with us, Mr. Moko?
That was it, at least for the climbing. The next day was just traveling back home to Vegas. And, of course, our flights were super delayed.
The boarding door is now closed.
Second gate change, third delay. I think we're 2 hours late now. Yay, Charlotte Airport.
But we made it, landing in Vegas at about 3:30 in the morning. Yay! Now, do you remember how earlier in the video Seb was taking a COVID test when I served him dinner? That test was negative. But on our second to last day at the New, he took another one, and it was positive. By then though, he was already feeling better. But we distanced just to be safe, and I was totally fine.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off.
Until, that is, my first morning back at home. What better way to round off a climbing trip than getting freaking COVID? Ugh. All in all though, it's hard to complain about the trip. It was amazing, and I had a great time.
Depegging.
Depegging. What is it?
Deep
Depegging.
You want
the hint?
Give me the hint.
Yeah, give us the hint.
Not coffee.
Teabagging. Teabagging.
Great.
If you liked this video, maybe consider subscribing or giving me a thumbs up. I'm back in Vegas now, and it's bouldering season. That means Red Rock content is coming. Thanks so much for watching, if you made it this far, and I'll see you in the next one.